Welcome to Family TV, your online YouTube page. A wonderful page that have something to do with family, loved ones. We concentrate on family, the young one, the children. We also concentrate in taking issues about our younger generations, the upcoming ones, the children to come, the youth, the husband and wife, the young people mingle within themselves to become a successful family. This page promotes a lot of things, and that is why today, being a good day for children, 27th May 2022, we use this opportunity to welcome our wonderful children and also to bring to the stage that children are crying, children are shouting, children are celebrating. You know, children's celebration comes with Christ, comes with joy. In any way they decide to celebrate, it's just a matter of understanding them. Then in this process, children also have given me some words, some needs, some of their cry that I should bring it closer to the parents, so the parents will also take note and see how it is. How who is a child and how it's wonderful to grow as a child, a young human being below the age of puberty or below the legal age of majority. That is a child. A child is a human being between the stage of birth and puberty level, or between the development period of a child. Generally, the development period of an infant, or you said it, puberty. The definition, you need to know who a child is. A child refers to a minor. That is why if you offend a child, you have offended the future. That is why children are to take care, children are to lead by carefulness. Children are to lead by example. Children are to lead by courage. If you are there, you have children, please you need to show them care. If you are there, you don't have any yet, please you need to show the one that are closer to you care. What they need is your care and your love. Children are angels, children are spirit, and children is there for you. Is God's promise for you. It's a free gift. It's a gift that you must give. You are acquired from God and God give it free to you. And that is why children are there for you to take care. That is why they need your attention. Please today, try your best to send an helping hands to children. Send a helping hands, help them and bring them together. Please, may I give an advice to those? If you're a man, you're not disciplined, you can't be a good father. If you're up to a mature age, you're up to a level to pregnant a woman, give birth to a child, please you need to live by example for children of our environment to copy. Please take note as a matter of plate and urgency, please. Never you corrupt any of our children. They are angels. They are in need of your help. They are in need of your support. Try your best as a mother. Live a life and become a role model to a child. As a father, live a good life and become a role model to the children. Your girl child needs you. Your male child needs you. Your boy's child needs you the most. And your girl's child needs you the most. What you do is to join together. Remember, parenting is not easy. And that is why you need to get close to your children. Be a father indeed. Are you an uncle? Be an uncle indeed. Plead with you today. Never you spoil any of our children. Children are there. They are God gift for you. And that is why you need to love them. You need to know who they are. You need to know that you need a son, you need a daughter. There is no how a living country will grow well without living by good character. The government, please, makes an environment safe and secure for our children. Makes our level as learning environment to be so safe and so secure for our children to learn a lot and know how to follow and grow day by. Not only celebrating today called 27 May, the Children Day, but it's not only Children Day. Children are in need of security. Children are in need of good economy, that is food. Children are in need of sound education. Please give our children sound and qualified teachers. Give them sound enable environment to study and read. Please give them what will take the children to grow. When once all these have been provided, we will have a successful environment. Remember, in my series, in one of my pages, The Great Team, I always made this comment that a nation grows in 3 stages: 1, the seed; 2, the tree; and 3, man. And those children represent man. And children development is for future purpose. When you develop our children well, the future will be bright. But when we fail to give attention to our children, the nation become bitter. Train up a child, the Holy Book said, train up a child in a way he should go, and when it is old, he will not depart from it. That is why an healthy environment is an environment of healthy children. An healthy economy is an economy of healthy children. When you are able to produce children that will take a state of time, your future is in shambles. If you're a parent, before you do that, draw a line mark. The children you bring into this world, they are in need of your care, they are in need of your future. They are in need of your love. They are in need of your comfort. They are in need of your motivation. You need to motivate them. You need also to encourage them. You need also to bring them forward. See what you can do. Put it together. Train the children in the way she should go, so that they will be a happy children, a happy future. When you have a happy children, you have a happy future. When you have a healthy children, you have a healthy future. But when you don't have an healthy children, the future is in crisis. That is why today we spend most time to advise us. Try your best. Build environment. Please, you need to become a good parent indeed. Number one, what will make you to be a good parent? Please, mom and dad, create time for our children. Your children need your time. Your housemate cannot do all that. Your money on earth you have cannot make your children successful without your time. They are in need of your time. Create time for children. Move well with them. As a parent, try your best to know your children very well. It's very, very difficult in nowadays, because mom is working, mom is busy, dad is working, dad is busy. Nobody give attention to the child. Children need your attention. It's not only money. Money is good, but they need your attention. Money is good. Look at your girl child is growing up to a certain age. No family discussion, no way of life discussion, no upbringing. They are in need of your attention. When once you fail in their life, you have failed them. They are in need of your attention. The question I want to ask you, did you really know your child? Did you really know their action? Do you really know their behavior? Can you swear for your child? Yes, I know my child. That is the question I need to ask today. You need to know your child very well. You need to give good account of your children. That is why, as a father, as a mother, you must know your children. Know them very well. Then you can say, yes, this is my child. Now, the next thing you need to know, this ones I try to parents, you must do this. Parents, you must know your children friend. You must know who they are mingling with. You will know who is discussing with them. Know who is their influencer. That is why if you are there, you are unable to influence your child. Others will influence your child and spoil them. You must speak to them and give them that boldness and courage to be successful for their future. Now, you must know who is their friend. You must know who is their motivator. You must know who is their mentor. But it's a pity as a parent, if your child do not take you as a role model, as a mentor, you have failed your responsibility. That is why you need to rise up today As Children Day, this is an open call. Rise up to your responsibility. Your child need to say, yes, I love my mom. My mom is my role model. Your children will also say, yes, I love my dad. My dad is my role model. Are you a father that beat your wife in the presence of your children? You have become a role model to spoil that child for the future. To keep on making a plan to be beating other people's daughter. Are you a mother that abused your husband in the presence of your children? Automatically, you are also be a role model of destroying that child to prepare her. You'll be fighting the husband, becoming a fighter or abuser of an husband. You need to be a good role model. What role did you play in the life of your children? Can your children say, yes, I have a good dad, I have a good mom? As a role model, try all what you can to make them useful and good in their life. You must know who is their friend. If you're a mother, you don't know who is the friend of your children, you don't know who is their influential, automatically you have lost your responsibility. You have lost your work, you have lost your task. This is part of pleading that you need to grow to a certain stage. Know who is your children, bring them together, grow them up. You need to study your children the way you study your course in the school. You need to study your children, know your children as a mother the way you know the food you can cook. A good mother that cooks a delicious meal to the children do not need to open book before you can cook the delicious meal. That is how your children will be. You will not wait for someone to complain them to before you know who is your children. Today is an heart cry. In this place, we spend more time to encourage you on how to build your family and build your children. Train up your children. The happy nation will make you live longer, but the wicked nation will not make you live longer. Children that are brought up in a bad example will live a wicked life. They will start killing. Are you a mother? You show your children who is your enemy. You start doing this, don't read. You teach them how to lie. Please, today is Children's Day. Can you try your best and tell them that what you have been telling them before is a lie? That today you have repented. Today you are real who you are. You represent your religion, whatever religion you choose to represent. But you do that which is good. Bring up our children in an excellent way, where they will be able to bring out an excellent character fruit of that you have done. That is why people must know your children in the street. They will be able to represent you well. When you have a good children, when you train them well, when you bring up them well, you be happy. Yes, I'm a parent. Yes, I'm uncle. Yes, I'm this. Are you that of auntie that maltreat children in your doorstep because they are not your children? Please, they are all your children. If you're up to a certain stage to give a birth, you don't need to harm any child. You need to give them that 100% consent. A child at home is a child at home. Give them 100% consent. When you keep on wicketing them, doing this and that, you're giving them an hard train to face a hard future. And in the future, they will become so harder. But when you contribute to their life, they will live so peacefully, and you don't know if those people you maltreat will be your savior tomorrow. Why don't you try your best and build a family, build a nation, build a society? When a child will rise up and say, yes, this person is my biological mother, but I can take example of that auntie that take good care of me. You can do that. You can support family that was not unable to meet up with their children to send to school. If you cannot send them to private school, you can send them to government school. Government school is free. Send them to government school. Are you a parent? You have money, you send your children to high school, to private school. Yes, there are some neighbors that are stays around you. They have not gone to school. Helping them, showing them the way will become a savior for you tomorrow. Helping them, showing them the way, you have helped to reduce crime in the future. Send them to public school. Pay their little fee that they need to pay. Advise them on what to do. Train them in the rightful direction. Well, once you do all this, those children will be happy and they will not regret your head. And tomorrow they will be pointing others. Are you in the society as a father? Are you as a mother? You have a lot of food wasted in your backyard, and there are some children around you that they do not have food to eat. Please, you can send it across. You have some clothes wasted. Please, you can send it across. There are others that are in need. Are you there, please, as a man? You keep on moving from one place to another, producing children. working as a father. He said, yes, my own work is to produce without taking care. Please, parental care is one of the systems that our children is crying today. Parental care. Don't bring children that you cannot take care of. Build an healthy society is for you to produce children that you can take care of. Don't produce the one you cannot take care of. You have a wife at home and you have 3-4 girlfriends outside, and they are all pregnant, and up to the extent some are wicked to give birth to children and throw them away. Please, the children have made a call today. Can you please rise up? Stop throwing our children away. Bring those children that you can train and work harder for them. Bring them up in a good and a disciplined way so that you can build an healthy environment. Please, if you know you cannot train children, discipline yourself. Never you produce children you cannot take care of. These are part of cry and what you'll be hearing from us. Build a society, build an environment. Environment would not be this way if parents have been taking care of their responsibility. Never you send a child to do what he cannot do when it's not he or her age. Train them gently, train them smartly, train them wisely, show them the way. The next 14 you need to know this. Parents should live up to their children's expectation. If you're a father, you have not lived up to children's expectation. I'm not judging you by smoking. If you're a father, your smoking before your children is very bad. You're not teaching them well. You can be a smoker as a father, but you wish your children not to be smoking. You are a father. You're a single father. Your children are with you. You're humanizing. You are not training them well. You need to bring up them in a godly way. You can look for others' way to satisfy your needs without exposing your children to risks. Are you there, drunkard? You drink and drum because of your children? Please. If you're not disciplined before you have the children, now you have the children. You have people that copy you. You have people that follow you. You need to curtail some of these things and reduce to stop some community excesses so that the environment will be good. So we'll have a children that will build a great future. Are you a mother? Thank God you're a single mother. Bringing man before the presence of your children, the one you take care, you say yes, you're a proud single mother. Why don't you look for now way to solve your need without exposing your children to risks? Please try your best. Bring up a girl child in a good way. Bring up a male child in a good way so that your tomorrow will be so great. You'll be happy. Yes, I have children. I have a godly children. You may not fear God, but bring up children that fear God, that respect God. Is the beginning and the end. Their futures is in the hands of the Lord. Train them in a good way. After that, you must live up to the expectation of your children. What are their expectations? Their children want their parents to be good ambassadors, industrious, hardworking, and a disciplined parent. Parent that does not gossip. Hey, mommy, can you stay outside this? I know nowadays some men gossip more than the ladies. You must bring them in a great way. Stop gossiping about uncle this and stop gossiping about auntie this. Your children don't want to be gossiper. Bring them up in a great way. Then after that, your children need your prayer. As a parent, when last did you pray for your children? When last did you wish them well? When last did you counsel them? When last did you contribute to their need? When last did you sit them down and advise them? Who is the advisor? Are you the advisor? If no, please try today. Try your best. Put our children in a great way. Then the next thing, finally, what our children need. There are so a lot of need of our children. Coming up every day, I will keep on presenting the need of the children. Likewise, presenting the need of the husband to the wife, and also presenting the need of the wife to the children. Not only me, the team is so great that can handle a lot of these packages. But remember, you must provide all your children needs. If you cannot provide their need now, have the wisdom to talk to them. You must talk to your children. You must play with them. You must joke with them. You must discuss with them. You must bring them to the round table. Train them, don't spoil them. Bring them up. Satisfy their need does not mean you should spoil them. Try your best. Stay close to our children. Build them up. Live and become a faithful father. Live and become a great king. Live and become a great man that have children that will live after them. And that will be part of our joy. In my own time, I want to see great and vibrant children that will not talk about shedding of blood, that will talk about the future of the nation, that will not abuse the nation, but talks about the love of the nation, that will not reject the nation and run to other nations, but talks about our progress. Yes, may I come back to you, our leaders. Father, mother, you're the first leader. Never you shy away from your responsibility and give to pastors in the church, or give to the Omar at the mosque, or give it to the teachers in the school. Your sole responsibility is there that you must play your role, you must play your part. There is no how you can do. No matter how you push your children away from you, a day will come, they will come back to you. It's either you bring back joy to yourself or you bring back shame to yourself. You need to bring back joy to yourself. Show that our children are great. Our children can compete with any children in any environment, in any given nation. We have great children. We have great future. The future of our children is in our hands. Government, try your best and make an environment so conducive for our children. Security men, try your best and make an environment so secure and safe for our children. Pastors and the religious leaders, try your best and make an environment so safe and secure for our children. The traditional rulers, what are you doing? Contribute good for our children. Are you part of those that spoils our children? I plead with you today. Please lead our children by example. Show them the way. I wish our children the best. Happy Children's Day. God bless good mothers and good fathers that will take their children out today and spend some time. God bless those parents that sit down with their children and discuss. You need to find out from them. Teachers cannot do all their work. If you're a mother, you're a father, you have been shifting your responsibility to the house girl or house boy. Foreigner will help you and spoil your children. And when they spoil your children, they will also leave you one day and you face the shame. Did you understand who is taking care of your children? Did you know them? What are the role that you gave them to play? Are they playing the 100% role of your house? Are you a father? You're working from morning till night. Your children cannot identify you outside. Please, can you go back to them and apologize to those children and take good care of them? You can spend time to discuss with them. You can find out what is their need. Find out what they know. In our country, history is widening away because our parents refuse to discuss stories with their children. Children do not know story. You need to discuss story with them. Put history on the top. Your children should know your nation. You can discuss with them. Some children do not know who is their governor, who is their senator, who is their House of Representative member, who is the House of Assembly member, who is their local government chairman. Even some children in the city does not even know their village. Please, no matter what, no matter how your village have offended you, let them know where they come from. Your children are not bastards, they are from a certain place. It will be shameful for you to raise children that does not know where they come from. Parents, these are part of the role that you need to play in the lives of our children. Government, try your best. Please, the education should be key for all our children. Are there those set of children that cannot meet up with education? Please send them to trade, send them to learn some handwork, send them, they can become good artisans tomorrow. They can become good. You send them to become an apprentice. Are you a father? Are you a man? Are you a good neighbor? Some of the children in your environment, they have finished their school. They don't have something to do. Can you send them, some of them to go and learn trade? Can you tell some of them to go and learn on how work? Can you establish them to bring an healthy environment to us? We need an healthy environment. We need great children. We need great future. That is why you need to build our future. Build our children. Raise children that can stand tomorrow. Raise children that can meet up the test of time. Raise up children that will raise up the banner of a nation and show that they are from a nation. Raise children that will love their environment, not to hate the environment. Raise children that will love their neighbor. Raise children that will love the country, not to hate the country. Raise children that will love their family, not to hate the family. Raise children that will love our nation, not to hate the nation. Raise children that will be godly, not ungodly. Raise children that will be disciplined, not undisciplined. Raise children that will be secure, not insecure. Raise children that will be sincere, not insincerity. Raise children that will be truthful, not untruthful. Raise children with faith, not unfaithful. Raise children with favor, not on favor. Raise children with fruitfulness, not unfruitfulness. Raise children that can depend on yourself, not only on some other people. Raise children that can depend on their nation, not in others' nation. Raise children that can account on all their standing, not to be uncounted on what they cannot do. Raise children that can stand a test of time, not the children that cannot stand a test of time. Raise children, they will say yes, they are happy because they are from this environment. But over there to you, the government, try your best. Please provide for our children. Please, our children need good welfare. Our children need good health care. Our children need good education. Try your best. Contribute to children. No children should live without going to school. It will be too bitter and too painful to have children that cannot go to school. I put a call today. Are you a parent? Are you there? Are you wealthy? You can support children today. If you don't know where to support them, please you can ask others. Others can lead you. Others can show you the way. Others can show you children that are even crying for shoes. Others are crying for sandals. Others are crying for books. There is no book for some of them. Go to public school, you see some children without books. Please, it's an outcry. We come out today. Provide a safe and secure environment for our children. I'll be so happy seeing our children shining. We'll be so happy to have a future in the next 20 years without a crime. A crime-free environment is an environment that children are well trained. Environment without insecurity are environment that parenting are taking care of their responsibility. It is a crime for a father not to understand your children. It's a crime for a government for your children not to be happy in your environment. Build the children, build the nation, build the future. I give you respect. Please try your best. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Encourage and share. Ask questions. When you have any challenge, please, we have good advice. We have a law. We even have legal department that can advise you on what to do. But believe me, we are here for you to raise up children, to advise you on what to do. Please, our children need you. Happy Children's Day to our mommy and daddy. Happy Children's Day to our mommy and daddy. Remember, Happy Children's Day to our children. If you're the mommy, you have not given your children anything, please buy little sweet for them. There is no money with you, please, you can buy a sweet. If there are children in your environment that are not happy, some have play and look dirty, please, can you beg them and take them out and buy ice cream for them? Can you buy mineral to them? Can you make them happy? Are you a parent? Go outside and make a child happy. Do that and God will bless you. I respect you. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Family TV. That is our YouTube name. And also in our Facebook page, the Family TV page is also there. Like and subscribe. Please share and also comment. I respect you. Bye-bye.